Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Today I'm gonna tell you about the Hypersense, Alien Hypersense. This is the new fragrance that came out and the bottle is beautiful. I have to say that the bottle is more beautiful on pictures than it is in the real life. I have seen it in store, and this kind of play of this kind of red to violet, just this kind of deep purple shade, is more noticeable on picture than it is in real life. But anyway, the bottle is stunning nonetheless. So the notes of this fragrance are pear, green mandarin, jasmine sambac, Indian jasmine, cashmeran, amberwood, driftwood, and musk. So these are the notes of the fragrance, and I do have a sample. I don't have this kind of original factory made sample. This is a sample they gave me, they made in front of me in store. They just finished up all the factory made samples. So upon initial spray that I made on my skin, I was like, hold on a moment, why is that fragrance so similar to the original one? And it is so similar. It is so similar. And mind you, I have an original one in Eau de Parfum and then in Eau de Toilette, and I'm a fan of the original formulation. People say, and I kind of have to agree, that it's quite potent. It is quite potent, the original one. It's very overwhelming even, I have to say, but I like it. I like this kind of scent. It's very beautiful. It's very jasmine-y. It's very nice. So this one is quite a bit less potent. It's quite a bit less strong. It's more fruity, zesty in the beginning. So I have to say that it's more approachable for people that are afraid of Alien, of the original Alien. Even though I have to say that the original Alien that came out years and years ago has quite little to do with the fragrance that is now sold under the Alien name, because it's much more diluted, it's much less potent now. So if you know the original one, how strong it was, how overpowering it was, the fragrance that are sold now is just it's just a mere shade of that original fragrance. So this fragrance is nice. It opens up fruity. It opens up zesty. It opens up fresher, and then we go to our normal beautiful jasmine, and then we have this kind of woody base. It's a good fragrance. It's a solid release in my opinion, but I don't know why they made it. I honestly cannot understand why this fragrance made it to the market. I have no idea. It is, for me, it's like, I don't know, 90% similar to the original one. Well, the bottle is different, but the fragrance is very similar. It's less potent, but it is very similar nonetheless. So my idea is that with this fragrance, with the launch of this fragrance, they wanted to kind of attract more of this kind of newer, more younger population of fragrance lovers. Uh, Being like this Alien Goddess such a huge success among younger people, especially, they wanted to kind of relaunch their Alien to the younger population, to kind of to open it up to the younger population. So probably it's because of that they decided to remake a bottle a little bit and then to launch it. But otherwise, really, I have no idea why would they launch it. I see no point in having this fragrance in this line. Well, the bottle is different, the notes are a bit fresher in the beginning. The jasmine is not so intense, but that's it. I mean, the fragrance is much similar. It's very very similar to the original one. So, I mean, do I think that's a wasted opportunity? Well, I wouldn't say so really, because I do understand that it's very important to appeal to the younger population as well. So I wouldn't say that it's a missed opportunity. I would just hope that it would be different enough to have both in one collection. And for me, I honestly I don't think it's different enough to get this fragrance for my collection, because there's no point of it. There's no point of it. And well, if you are interested, which is the fragrance that I would compare it to, between the original Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette, definitely Eau de Toilette one, because it also has this kind of fruity and zesty opening. So it's kind of more similar to the Eau de Toilette one, and it's also quite a bit lighter than the Eau de Parfum, the original one, just like the Eau de Toilette is, but it is still a bit lighter than the original Eau de Toilette. So it's across the board, it's a lighter fragrance. It's not light fragrance, but in comparison to the original Alien, it is lighter. So just don't think that it's a light fragrance, especially if you dislike white flowers. Stay away from it, because it has white flowers. It's quite intense in white flowers, not as intense as the previous releases, as the original one, but it is quite intense nonetheless. So yeah, I mean, apart from a bottle, and apart from like being a bit lighter, I really don't think that this version has a reason to exist at all. I mean, what do you think? Have you tried it? Have you bought it? Have you smelled it? Longevity. The longevity is good, I have to say. It's like solid 5 to 6 hours on my skin. I do not test this fragrance on my hair or my clothes, because it's normal that on my clothes and on my hair it would last and last and last. I usually test it on my skin, so on my skin the durability of this fragrance is good. It's good and it's beautiful. The fragrance is nice. It's complimentary. It's womanly. It's a nice fragrance. I have nothing against this fragrance, but the repetitiveness of this fragrance is what makes me think, why do we have this new release? Why? So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I read all your comments. I'm quite bad in replying, but I do read all the comments. So I thank you for your attention. I will see you next Sunday, and I hope that you have a beautiful Wednesday. Bye.